The Arctic fox, a master of survival in the harshest of landscapes, faced a bleak future at the turn of the millennium. By the year 2000, their numbers had dwindled to a mere whisper in the vast expanse of the Arctic. Only 40 to 60 adult foxes were estimated to remain in the Scandinavian wilderness. Decades of intensive hunting for their luxurious fur had taken a devastating toll. This, coupled with the increasing pressures of habitat loss and climate change, painted a grim picture for the species' survival. The Arctic fox, with its distinctive white winter coat and cunning ability to navigate the icy plains, was on the brink of disappearing from Scandinavia altogether. The situation was dire, demanding immediate and decisive action. The survival of this iconic Arctic predator rested precariously in the balance. The world watched with bated breath, hoping against hope for a miracle. The decline of the Arctic fox served as a stark reminder of the delicate balance of nature. It highlighted the devastating consequences of human actions on even the most resilient of species. The time had come to right the wrongs of the past and embark on a mission to save this magnificent creature from the precipice of extinction. The survival of the Arctic fox became a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of collective action in the face of adversity. In the face of this crisis, a dedicated group of conservationists, scientists, and volunteers rallied together. They understood the urgency of the situation and were determined to bring the Arctic fox back from the brink. Their solution, a captive breeding program, a sanctuary where a new generation of Arctic foxes could be nurtured and prepared for a return to their natural habitat. The location, the rugged and beautiful landscapes of Norway, where the echoes of the Arctic fox's presence still lingered. The program's success hinged on replicating the Arctic fox's natural environment as closely as possible. Spacious enclosures were built, designed to mimic the fox's natural dens and provide ample space for roaming and socializing. These meticulously crafted spaces offered the foxes a semblance of their wild home, complete with rocky outcrops, patches of vegetation, and even artificial burrows for denning. Every detail, from the temperature to the light cycles, was carefully controlled to mirror the natural rhythms of the Arctic. However, replicating the physical environment was only part of the equation. To truly understand and care for these elusive creatures, the team employed state-of-the-art technology. Video cameras were strategically placed throughout the enclosures, providing an intimate glimpse into the foxes' daily lives. This constant monitoring allowed the researchers to observe their behavior, track their progress, and identify any potential health concerns. The data collected proved invaluable, providing crucial insights into the fox's needs and guiding the program's every decision. The captive breeding program's success relied on understanding the Arctic fox's life cycle and reproductive behavior. Breeding pairs were selected based on genetic diversity and health, ensuring resilience. The team provided optimal conditions, mimicking natural cues for breeding. The arrival of kits was a joyous occasion, a testament to meticulous planning. Kits received round-the-clock care and a specialized diet. The team prepared them for life in the wild, minimizing human contact. Kits were introduced to larger enclosures to hone survival skills. Release sites were chosen based on prey availability and denning sites. Before release, foxes underwent health checks to ensure fitness for the wild. The culmination of years of dedicated effort arrived with the release of the first captive-bred Arctic foxes into the Scandinavian wilderness. It was a moment filled with both excitement and trepidation. The foxes, equipped with tracking collars, took their first tentative steps into their new home, their movements carefully monitored by the watchful eyes of the research team. The fate of these pioneers held the key to the program's success, their survival a beacon of hope for the future of the species. The transition from a controlled environment to the unpredictable wilds of the Arctic was not without its challenges. To ease their integration, the team provided supplementary feeding stations at the release sites, offering a safety net as the foxes acclimated to their new surroundings and honed their hunting skills. This crucial support, gradually phased out as the foxes became more self-sufficient, significantly increased their chances of survival in those critical early months. The data collected from the tracking collars provided invaluable insights into the fox's movements, habitat use, and survival rates. It allowed the team to fine-tune their release strategies, ensuring they were providing the best possible support for the animals in their care. The success of each release brought a surge of hope, proving that the Arctic fox, with a little help, could reclaim its place in the wild. Section 5. A beacon of hope. The return of the Arctic fox. The impact of the captive breeding program on the Arctic fox population in Scandinavia has been nothing short of remarkable. From the brink of extinction, the species has witnessed a resurgence, their numbers steadily climbing with each passing year. The sight of Arctic fox families thriving in the wild, once a rarity, is becoming increasingly common, a testament to the program's tireless efforts and unwavering commitment. The program's success has not only revived the Arctic fox population but has also brought about a renewed sense of hope for the future of conservation. It has demonstrated that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, dedicated action can make a tangible difference. The story of the Arctic fox's return from the brink serves as a powerful reminder that we have the power to reverse the tide of extinction and preserve our planet's biodiversity for generations to come. Section 6. Sharing the knowledge. Sweden and Finland. The success of the Norwegian captive breeding program has had ripple effects throughout Scandinavia. Sweden and Finland, once home to thriving Arctic fox populations, have also witnessed a decline in their numbers due to similar threats. Recognizing the value of the Norwegian model, both countries have embraced the principles of captive breeding and reintroduction as part of their own conservation efforts. The Norwegian program has served as a blueprint, providing invaluable expertise and guidance to their Scandinavian counterparts. Researchers and conservationists from all three countries have engaged in knowledge-sharing initiatives, exchanging best practices, and collaborating on research projects. This collaborative approach ensures that the lessons learned in Norway are applied effectively in other regions facing similar challenges. Section 7. The future of the Arctic fox. While the captive breeding program has undoubtedly played a pivotal role in saving the Arctic fox from extinction in Scandinavia, it is not a standalone solution. The long-term survival of the species hinges on addressing the root causes of its decline, requiring a multifaceted approach that encompasses habitat protection, responsible hunting practices, and climate change mitigation. Protecting and restoring the Arctic fox's natural habitat is crucial for its long-term survival. This involves designating protected areas within their range, limiting human encroachment into these sensitive ecosystems, and implementing measures to mitigate the impacts of climate change on the Arctic environment. By safeguarding the fox's natural home, we provide them with the space and resources they need to thrive. Section 8. Beyond captive breeding. A holistic approach. Addressing the threat of climate change is perhaps the most significant challenge facing the Arctic fox and countless other species that call the Arctic home. The Arctic is warming at an alarming rate, twice as fast as the global average, leading to melting sea ice, shrinking glaciers, and altered weather patterns. These changes have profound impacts on the entire Arctic ecosystem, disrupting food webs, altering predator-prey dynamics, and threatening the survival of species adapted to these harsh conditions. International cooperation is essential to mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect the Arctic fox's future. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions through a transition to renewable energy sources and sustainable practices is paramount. Supporting research and conservation efforts focused on understanding and adapting to the changing Arctic environment is also crucial. Section 9. Our shared responsibility. The story of the Arctic fox's near extinction and subsequent recovery is a testament to the power of collective action and the importance of international collaboration. It highlights our shared responsibility to protect our planet's biodiversity and ensure the survival of all species, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. By working together, we can create a future where the Arctic fox and other threatened species can thrive once more. The Arctic fox, with its resilience and adaptability, embodies the spirit of the Arctic, a region facing unprecedented challenges in the face of a changing climate. By protecting the Arctic fox, we are not just safeguarding a species, we are protecting a way of life, a delicate balance that sustains the intricate web of life in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Let us rise to the occasion, embrace our role as stewards of this planet, and ensure that the Arctic fox's story continues to inspire hope for generations to come.